Was last year ever a disappointing year, as it may have been the worst year in the franchise rebuild so far. Just to quickly remind everyone, 27, 43 in 12. Third worst in our division. We could not score a goal for the life of us. 2.85 goals against. And we let in 4 goals per game. Just a little bit ridiculous here. But 34 power play goals. A 14% on the power play, which our power play was supposed to be dominant this year. The Lightning had 73. That's insane. 11 shorthanded goals against. This year was a total disaster. I hope it's just because all the players are young. They need to grow. But what do you guys think about adding morale into this into the settings here? I have morale turned off right now. Should I turn it back on to make it a little bit easier / harder? Or if you play the morale, you can really benefit. But otherwise, you can have the other way around. So for example, this year we could add Xavier Bouglet. He was an 81 overall, but morale could have brought him up to like an 84 for playing on that second line. While Thomas Chabot's like an 89 overall, and morale could have brought him down to like an 84 for playing on the third defensive pairing. But it just was a terrible year for us. Looking at the points, our leading scorer was Woolley, 66 points in 82 games. I mean, it's not that bad, but this is a high-scoring league. So we need Ferland, definitely a bright spot. Grew from an 81 to 89. But we're hoping for a lot better this year. Cody Glass had 25 shooting percentage, 66 shots, 17 goals. I mean, that's pretty solid. I didn't see that last episode. But we're on to better and bigger things here with the Ottawa Senators franchise, as we have the Nhl Entry Draft here. And if we take a look at our draft board here, projected picks, we have the 2nd overall pick, the 22nd pick, 5th in the 2nd, 3 4s, a 5th, 2 6s, and 2 7s. So let's get into the draft. Let's see what we can do here. Starting up the Nhl Entry Draft here. We're not trading for the 1st overall pick. So let's just, before I even try it, let's move it. So the 1st overall pick this year, Karalahti, 81 overall, two-way forward, medium elite player. I mean, I can probably get an absolute stud here. Oh, Phil Pitt. Yes, we were talking about Phil Pitt. 50 goals in 67 games. I was kind of debating if I wanted to trade this pick, but Phil Pitt from the Ottawa 67s. I remember us talking about him last episode. I wonder, let's say I'm not going to trade it per se, but if I add the 2nd overall pick on the board here, I wonder what type of, not Ferland, definitely not Ferland. He'll never be leaving my team until I can't afford to pay him. Kyrou, this is the only trade that's being offered. Kyrou a 3rd and a 4th. So I'm going to draft Phil Pitt here. A good Ottawa 67s kid. Phil Pitt, welcome to the squad. And he is an 80 overall, two-way forward, medium elite potential. A great pick, I think. Let's simulate a couple picks here, see if I missed anyone. Power forward, a little Brady tkachuk replacement. Defensive defenseman, medium elite. Another medium elite defensive defenseman, but falls off to a 71 overall here. Already in the top 6 potential players. High top 9 in the 1st round. A grinder, high top 6. I do not want to offer for this trade. Let's simulate to our next pick here. Sim options, sim to next pick. So 22nd overall in the 1st round. Let's see what we got here. Center, right wing, power forward. Could be good. We got another Ray Regan on the power forward. A lot of power forwards here. Enforcer. Not sure I'm sold on an enforcer here. A power forward wouldn't be terrible. I feel like Zanetti's probably a better option here. But Regan's higher, and he's played in the A+ league. And he played 57 games in the A+ league is pretty good. So 18 years old. How big is he? 6'3", 206 pounds. I think NHL ready in 3 years. Well, Dale Zatina is NHL ready in 2 years. I don't know how much I should be looking into that, but balance, shoot, balance, crash the net. Regan. What's this guy? Played in the B 3 years. Jeff Carter, similar style. None. Do I want Zanetti or do I want Regan or Vishnowsky? Oof. They always make it hard on us here. Ray Regan or Dale Zanetti? I'm going to go with Dale Zanetti just because he's got a cooler name. Medium top 6, 65 overall. Let's see where Regan goes. Simulate this one. And Regan was a 65 overall, medium top 6. So essentially the same draft pick right there. Let's simulate to our next pick here. And honestly, this might be one of the ones I trade away. Let's see if I see anything here. Any gems in here? So a defensive defenseman, it looks like. Solomon Greentree. But we don't need this pick, so let's see. Can we get rid of this pick here? No, not sim. Offer trade. I should have done fine trade. I'm a rookie here. Fine trade. Thank you very much. Draft picks. Throw it up there. Fine trade. McCabe, a third, a fourth. Ristolainen, third, fourth. Ulevy, and 2 sevenths. I think we can get a better deal just trying to make a trade ourselves. So let's see if we can make a trade here. I actually ran out of time trying to make a trade. So it looks like we drafted Adams, a right wing, 2-way forward, top 9 potential. It happens to the best of us here. Let's simulate to our next pick here. And I think this is where I'm going to take that gem if he's still available. Oh, Sergey. Papayov looks good. You know what? Papayov. Medium top 6. What a terrible pick. But we're in the 4th round here. We can't expect a stud. Let's take that gem now. Greentree. Solomon Greentree. A low elite. And we got another pick in this 4th round. Who can E? I'm honestly just trying to find studs here. If I get an A, I'll take the A. A-. Sean Riddle. A goalie, though. I would love a goalie. Sean Riddle. Or Thorne. Franklin Thorne. I like the name. Actually, Riddle. I gotta get Sean Riddle. He's from Germany to play with Tim Stutzle, so need to draft him there. 70. I think that's all the picks we're gonna make here. Auto draft the rest, and I'll see you guys in the re-sign stage. And we're in the re-sign stage here. Let's see what type of contracts we have to dish out this year. Phil Pitt, definitely gonna offer him a contract. I think he might be taking Xavier Bouglet's spot. If we can get Xavier Bouglet in the roster, we definitely will. But Superstar X Factor. Let's take a look at Phil Pitt stats here. Looks good. He's very well-rounded. Very, very well-rounded here. Good deking. Very good puck skills. Very good defensively. Good skating. I mean, he doesn't have a weakness to his game yet. His poise is a 75. We'd like that to go up. I think that's a huge stat to have in the playoffs. But he looks like a solid penalty killer for us already at 80 overall. And his offensive stats aren't that bad either. Very excited to get him on the squad. Zanetti. Zanetti, we're going to keep for one more year before we sign him. Set Zinger, one of our German prospects. We'll bring him in. Thorne, we can wait. We can wait on Adams. Adams actually isn't that bad. 61 overall at 17 years old. I mean, I think the computer did a pretty good job picking him there. 57 overall. I will not be going after Markov. All these 50 overall, so we can wait on them. Bjorkstrand, he doesn't want a contract extension. I'll let him go. Drake Batherson is dropped down to an 82 overall. Doesn't want an extension either. I mean, the deal isn't horrendous. I would offer him this. If he accepts it, he's coming back to Ottawa. If not, I'm not going to offer him more money than that. I know he doesn't want to come back. Healy, Tufty. None of these guys are really. Armedia. Is that Joel Armedia? Let's see. Yeah, I think so. Makinen. A lot of guys we're going to be saying goodbye to this year. Ristolainen. Williams. Williams seems like a player that we can bring back. Potentially play in the minors or even potentially on the starting roster. Shishkinov. 77 overall. I'm going to bring him back. I can offer him 8 years at 1.2 mil. Might as well. Ostapchuk. I'll bring him back for the minors. I don't think he'll ever crack the starting roster. Ivanov I'll also bring back. He wants a one-way deal this time, 74 overall. Same deal with him. I can give him 8 years. Hopefully he comes back. He does not want an extension, so if he doesn't want to come back, I'm just going to restrict him as free agent potentially. Match the contract if I want. Holden, a low elite. All these guys just want that big deal, eh? Let's give him 5 years at 1.2 mil. If he grows in anything, it'll be nice that we have him on a longer term deal. Perot, another one of those players. All these guys, eh? Kovalev, top 6. A lot of prospects with expiring contracts this year. They all want 1.2 mil, which is kind of weird. But I'll sign them to their 8-year deals. We didn't have to sign any big players here, so we still have a lot of cap space going into next year. Checking out the goalies here. Rome, don't need to offer a contract extension yet. Bluin, I hope, can be our goalie. I hope Pierre Bluin can really man the crease for us, but you never know. You never know. But let's simulate a couple days here and see who we got back. And Drake Batherson is coming back. 2 years, $3 million. Setzinger, part of the squad. Phil Pitt signs. I love that. Ivanov is back. Anyone not coming back? I've decided to reject. So Holden will not be coming back. And everyone else is back. So Holden, I don't need you. So if you don't want to come back, that's your loss. I'm not even going to restrict you. All right. Before I enter free agency, we got $30 million here. Give or take $20 to $30 million. We know we have to make splashes here. If there's a goalie there, we have to pull the trigger. And we got to go unrestricted free agents. I don't want to give up any draft picks. So Maxime Comtois, let's sort by overall before. Nico Hischier, one of the best players there, 11 mil. Dylan Dubé, honestly, not a terrible contract for his age and overall. Dylan Dubé. I wonder how he simulates though. Yeah, his simulation, like, can you imagine? I don't want to pay a guy 8 mil for this. I already do that for Brady Tkachuk. So Ryan O'Reilly, Comtois. Steven Stamkos, one more run for a Stanley Cup he's looking for. Barrett Hayden. None of these guys are really jumping out at me. Vistalainen, a sniper. I do lack snipers on my team. And he wants to play on the fourth line. Vistalainen, I don't mind offering a contract to. I could probably get him 3 years at 3.25 mil, which I don't mind. It's a small contract. And he's young. I do like that move. And yeah, out of all the players here, look at all the salaries. 6 mil, 4 mil, 5 mil, 4 mil, 6 mil, and he's 3. So I think it's a no-brainer. Patrick Kane wants 7 mil, 84 overall. It's just not going to happen for me, but I wish him the best here. Shaw, a playmaker. Not too interested in that. Nothing else really here for me. $2 million Yankroak. Yeah, can you $7 million for Oliver Ekman-Larsson at 83 overall, 35 years old? It's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. What else can we find down here? Any steals? 1.75 mil for Eric Hollis. See, this is how much a 36-year-old should be asking for, even less. But Jason Zucker's up there. Who's this? Akil Thomas, playmaker. How does Akil Thomas simulate? Very, very poorly. What's his time on the ice? Does it show here? Yeah, playing 7 minutes a game. In the AHL, he played a lot, 20 minutes, but only played 20 games there. I don't think we're going to make any big moves. There's no one really calling my name here. Any potential guys that we can potentially scoop up here? There's Holden. I'll offer him the 1-year deal. If he wants to come back, he can come back. Martinic. Olofsson. Jorgen Olofsson. Again, not interested. 23 years old. Sniper, I was kind of interested in the sniper. Who's this row guy, though? You know, I like my little contracts like this. Take a chance. All right, goalies. We need something in nets. Give me something. Conor Hellebuyck. Ilya Samsonov. Hellebuyck for 1-2 years. What do I think about Connor Hellebuyck? Matt Murray still kicking it down here. Swayman. How is Samsonov's stats here? 897, 900. I mean, it's nothing crazy. Is Connor Hellebuyck an X Factor? He is a superstar X Factor. So I'm kind of interested on a Connor Hellebuyck pickup here. A 900 every year. You know what? We got some money to play around with. 2 years is steep, but I'll offer him the 2-year deal. I wish you could front load the contracts. Like year 1, I'll give him 9 mil, and then year 2, I'll give him like 6 mil. But unfortunately, that's not a thing in NHL. 2 years, $7.3 million. Can we get Connor Hellebuyck? I mean, that would be huge. That would be huge. This goalie looks pretty good too, to be honest. But he looks good. He looks good. A medium starter, 83 overall. What's his stats? He's had a couple of good years, but his rookie season last year wasn't too effective. I'm going for him. Connor Hellebuyck, please come to Ottawa. Let's see. I'm simulating to next year. I'm not even going to cut the video here. Jesse Rao accepts our contract. Wallsteed, eh? We should trade Wallsteed, but I want to make sure. You know what? Let's just get it done. Wallsteed's gone. Holden's back. He didn't want to sign a free agent. And there it is. Connor Hellebuyck, the new goaltender of the Ottawa Senators. 34 years old. 2-year deal. $7.25 million. But we needed a goalie. He hopefully can fill the role until we have a younger starting goalie, but very excited about that pickup. Superstar X Factor, as well as Kristen Vistalainen signs 6'4", 207, 28 years old. Very happy about our off-season signings. Let's get to the regular season. I'm definitely going to reject this trade too. And this year, the team, we need new leadership. We've played 6 years here. We made the playoffs once, I believe. Tkachuk, you could keep an A because you're heart and soul of this team. Stutzle, you've been good, but it's time. Ferland, this is your team now. Stutzle, you can have an assistant captain, but Ferland is now the new captain of the Ottawa Senators. We're also going to try bringing in the best goalie coach available on the market. We need a coach. We need a goalie. We're also going to try bringing in the best goalie coach on the market. I mean, he's not a stud. He's a C overall, but we need the best that we can get for coaching here. And we get a new goalie coach, so hopefully this helps Connor Hellebuyck and the Ottawa Senators out this year. As much as I like Drake Batherson, he just no longer fits on the team. He only wants to play on the first line, and we just can't make that move happen anymore. So we're going to have to move on from Drake Batherson. The New York Islanders really want him. Let's see what type of deal we can. I'm not going to try ripping off the CPU. I'll take a 3rd and a 4th for Drake Batherson. For year 7, our lines and rosters are now set. Our first line will be Tim Stutzle, Stefan Ferland, and Bob Huxley, giving me a +5 on the first line. No natural 90 overalls on the team yet. Hopefully we can have someone grow into it. Ferland looks like he'll probably grow into it eventually. But it seems like he fits a little bit better on that second line. But we'll keep him on the first line now. He gets the +5. If we notice that it's just not working out, we might throw him on the second line or maybe somewhere else to get him going. The second line, we got 88 overall, Brady Tkachuk, Tristan Woolley, and Tarasov. We're giving Tarasov a chance here. I can also move Bouglet up here, give him the +5, and have a +3 on the third line. But for now, I'll keep Tarasov there. He's younger, superstar X Factor. We'll see if he's able to get anything done there. Third line, we got Phil Pitt. I wonder, can we put... No, Phil Pitt's got to stay. Unless I bring him up here. We'll keep Phil Pitt on the third line with Shane Pinto and Xavier Bouglet. Definitely got to keep an eye out on this third line because they could potentially be very, very, very negative. 3 very young players here. Let's check their poises. 75, 86 for Pinto. Pinto's pretty good. And then 82 for Bouglet. And the fourth line, they won't really see much ice time. It's a pretty good fourth line, though. You know, Vesalainen, Cody Glass, and Tyler Bertuzzi. I mean, it's a very good fourth line. Not sure how much they're going to end up playing. But if we do need to move around some things, we definitely can. We're going to get that -2 on the third line, but that's okay. Or the fourth line. They don't really play too much, so we should be fine there. Defensively, we're going to go with Malkin and Brandstrom again. They played well together last year. I'll put... What hand is Malkin? Is he left-handed or right-handed? He's left. Brandstrom, left. I'm going to get Brandstrom on the one-timer side. Shabbat and Montgomery, who's already up to an 85 overall. We just drafted him last year on the second D pairing. Make sure, yeah, top 4. And then Wesley Garvin making his NHL debut, I believe, this year. He played 22 games last year, or 2 years ago. And he'll be playing with Adam Boquist, who's fallen off a little bit. He used to be an 86 overall. But he doesn't get a lot of ice time on the team, and it is what it is. Nothing you can really do about that. And this is the best morale I can get on there. This year on our special teams, it's again fantastic. So just hoping that they can click +5 on both units. Penalty kill +5, +2. Get some Cody Glass, some ice time out there. Phil Pitt, gonna be a stud for us, I think. So we'll see. And then in the nets, we got Connor Hellebuyck and Pierre Blouin. In the AHL, though, we have... Let's do best lines here. We have to get rid of Luukkonen so Fedoruk can play. But we'll make that trade, and we'll get into game 1 of the regular season in the starting lineup. Make sure you guys see this. All of our guys down here. Shesterkin, I would like to play on the first line. Gunler, we don't want it to be that low. A -3. Jesus. Well, it looks like no matter what we do, this first line's just not going to do anything good for us. Low top 6. I'd like to get him a little bit higher up in the roster. He can go there. Kovalev. Anywhere? Yeah, we'll just do best lines for this. Looks like our top 6 is not going to be too effective there. But let's see if we can get rid of Luukkonen here. Luukkonen essentially has no trade value at all. So who can we trade it to? Do they need a goalie? I guess they could use a goalie here. What do they have? Skaters match in the back. Block Jonathan Drouin. I'm not interested in. Jonas Brodin. I might honestly just pick up because I need some salary cap. Would they make that trade? Trade rejected. Not even close. Let's go. Oh, they have Josh Norris on their team. That's funny. Can I get a 5th? If not, a 5th pick. There we go. So we got rid of Luukkonen, and we got a lot of cap space. So we got to get to that cap floor. I'm going to offer, I saw Alex Fermented in the free agency. Let's offer him a little trade here. Get him back in the Ottawa Senators. Sign him, not a trade. $13 million 1 year. We're not going to bring him back again after this, but there you go, Fermented. A nice little retiring contract for you, buddy. Wow, what a surprise. Alex Fermented signs with the Ottawa Senators on a $13 million deal. I'm surprised he accepted. He's worth more in my opinion. You know how it goes. To start off the new year, every time we have to slow simulate the first game. So let's get the simulation done here. Can we start off 1-0 after the atrocious year we had last year? We are on home ice, first period, and Eric Brandstrom scores 2 goals in 5 minutes. The Red Wings get one back from Rochette, making it a 2-1 game going into the second. Philip Zadina gets a goal on Connor Hellebuyck, even the game at 2 apiece, and Anthony Mantha adds one. Huge penalty kill here. Yeah, I'm going to step in with 5 minutes left to play the last part of this game. It looks like we're going to need a couple goals, though. Come on, boys. Get me one more goal. I can't score 2 goals in 5 minutes. So it looks like I'm going to have to. I'll see you guys in the game. And while this is loading up, our offense is a 93. Our defense is a 92. Let's get into this game. Shane Pinto on the draw here. It's not a good start. We got a first look at Phil Pitt here, though. Move that to Pinto. Montgomery. Gouglet. Oh, Montgomery's got a shot here. Montgomery's not a shooter is what I've learned. Nice hit, Phil. All right, Phil, show me what you got. Oh, nice. All right, get these first liners out here. Let's go, Xavier Gouglet, number 98. And he takes a penalty. I definitely shouldn't have ran that guy from behind, but I just can't help myself. Well, we need 2 goals in a minute and a half. Well, shorthanded, so this should be interesting. Oh, Bob Huxley. Oh, Bob Huxley. What a play by Huxley. read that play. Stepped up in the center ice and just sniped it. Short-handed goal, first of the season for Bob Huxley. That was a great play by Bob Huxley. Off to the backhand. Goalie had no chance there. He's still out there with Cody Glass. See if he can get another one. He's on the face-offs. Come on, win this. 10 seconds for that one. Give it to Huxley. Oh, he's got to step on him. Tried feeding across there. Good play. I got to step up. Look at skates on Malkin. Nice move by Nuge. Got a good stick on that, though. Don't freeze it. But he came out and challenged him. Good save. Glass, do you have a step? Glass plays it into the offensive zone. Oh, he didn't have a step, but he's got no hands. Is that Colin White I saw? Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Oh, wow. Malkin, you got to pick him up there. Nice block, Malkin. Oh, my. We need the puck. Give it to Huxley on the right side. Back door's open. Oh. The back door was open there, though. We got 20 seconds. We just got to go for it. Huxley. Huxley. No. He got ran over. Huxley had a chance for it. Huxley had a chance for it. No. He got absolutely ran over, though. That was insane. You know what? Let's slow simulate one more game. This time I won't get involved, but we are in Florida for game number 2 of the regular season. First period, Tim Stutzle gets a power play goal, but they answer back as Lundell scores. Second period, Stamkos goes to the Florida Panthers to chase one final Stanley Cup. They get a goal from Geeky as well. Tim Stutzle adds a second of the night on the power play. We're getting outshot pretty heavily here. Big penalty kill. Able to kill that off. And then Bob Huxley, the man. Oh, I love Bob Huxley. 3-3 with 10 minutes left in the third period. Come on, boys. We can't start off 0-2 here. Especially after the year last year. 4 minutes. 3 minutes. You know. Oh. I'm hopping in the game. 25 seconds left. I have one chance if I can touch the puck. I need the puck, though. Let's go, Ferland. Oh, that was a good shot from Ferland, too. That was our chance right there. That was our chance right there. We gotta win this face-off. Ferland, you gotta win this back to Malkin. No one went to the front of the net. Another game, another loss. But that's going to do it for this episode here for the Sens franchise rebuild. I mean, I think we made some good steps. We're 0-2 right now, which no one likes to see. Branstrom does have 4 points in 2 games. He's been solid for us. But yeah, me and Coach Julio, I think we put together a good roster this year. I think we put together a good roster. Only time will tell. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day.